So yeah, China. Looking forward to the food, looking forward to the sights, looking forward to the people, looking forward to everything. Hello and good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd do some packing for my weekend trip visiting my mum. I thought I'd chat a little bit about my travel plans for this year because it was a big back and forth, but now everything is set. It will only be like a 3 or 4 day trip, so I think I keep it very casual. I was thinking maybe a nice, I like this dress a lot. When we go out for dinner, I think that might be a good opportunity. And then I also like this flowy little trousers kind of thing with a black t-shirt. It's a look, it's a vibe. I also aim to just pack hand luggage because actually I'm flying this time and not doing like the full 10-hour Autobahn adventure driving situation from Berlin, which is actually a nightmare and also not really worth it if you only go for a couple of days. Usually I go for a week, but this is not in the books for now because I cannot get some time off. And I need to be very strategic with my time off, which brings me to my travel plans actually. As some of you might know or not know, I'm turning 50 this year. That is like screaming for a large celebration. And how do I celebrate my birthday? I fly away. The further I go, the happier I am. Last year on my birthday, I went to Japan and I had the best time ever. I desperately need to go back to Japan. If you want to see my Japan videos, I can link you a playlist. I have a playlist. It's a playlist. It's a whole, there was a lot happening. The year before that, I went to Iceland because I had like a vision. Sometimes I have a vision. And my vision was that I wanted to be in the Blue Lagoon on my birthday, and this is exactly what I did, and I had the best time ever. I would also love to go back to Iceland, not necessarily in my birthday month, because this is when things are not getting dark. You have midnight sun, right? It's just all day, like all night. It's bright daylight. Because my birthday is this month. I'm turning 50 this month. I'm not feeling that, I can tell you that. I've never felt better than I'm feeling today and in this hour of my life. So yeah, this is another thing. And the year before Iceland, I actually went to Hawaii. Gosh, I have so many good memories for Hawaii, and this was epic, and I'm not regretting a lot, but I regret a little bit. Like in general, I regret that I didn't start YouTube earlier in my life, and especially this Hawaii trip. I would love to go back and watch the videos, but I do not have any videos. I mean, I have a couple of videos on my phone, and I did some kind of short things, but I have a shitload of photos and I have all my good memories, and this is also, I mean, this is also awesome. So this year I actually planned, Obacht, I planned to go to New Zealand, and I'm just realizing that it looks like this lamp is looking like a very strange hat on my head. Yeah, so this year I planned to go to New Zealand, and I planned to have like a full cycle moment, because 25 years ago, when I was 25, I spent a whole year in New Zealand and I had the best time of my life. I was studying in at the University of Auckland, and I also did some traveling, and it was a whole thing, and I wanted to go back, and I booked a trip to New Zealand with a travel company called Journaway, which I cannot recommend. There is the video why I cannot recommend this travel company. And in the end, everything got cancelled, and luckily also I got my money back. But that also meant that I had to go completely regrouping and figuring out what I'm going to do for my 50th birthday, because I want to have an epic adventure. And so I'm back with some fun little t-shirts. I don't really know how warm or not warm it will be, but I love this Jurassic Park t-shirt. It says, "Life will find a way." I got this actually at the Universal Studios in Osaka last year, so I love that. And then I'm just bringing a little jean shorts. We keep it very casual. Another nice t-shirt. I love that one. It's so retro. I'm so retro. And then I bring that. Also love that a lot. I mean, I'm packing according to a trip to my mum. A little bit provoking, can you not just start dressing like an adult? And I'm like, have no fucking idea what you're talking about, mama. And a black t-shirt that goes with my floaty little trousers, but trousers, pants, as you say in America, but pants for me are schlüpper. Schlüppies. We also need schlüppies, by the way. And I have a nice dress, just in case she says, "I'm not going out with you like that. Put on something normal." So we have the dress. Yeah, what I wanted to say anyways is that everything got cancelled. I'm not going to New Zealand this year, which is a pity. I also had a vision. Again, I had a vision of me and myself and a camper van and nature and a cup of coffee and just silence. And I was even contemplating getting a drone to get like nice shots from above. That is, it will happen at one point. At one point in my life that will happen, but it's not happening this year, unfortunately. So I was going back and forth on what do I want to do and how do I want to celebrate my birthday. You all know I'm a big Disney fan, but I'm not the kind of person, how can I put that? So I went to Japan last year, and of course I also went to Tokyo Disney. And I also have videos on Tokyo Disney, and I love Tokyo Disney, but I wouldn't go to Japan just for Disney, because this country has so much more to offer. And if I'm going back to Japan, I'm probably not going back to Disney, because I have seen this Disney park, and I found it very overwhelming. Tokyo Disney was a lot, and maybe I need more time in the Disney parks, but then it's an 18-hour flight, and I'm not flying 18 hours just to go to Disney, and I really would like to have a slow travel Japan experience. If I'm going to Orlando, I'm like, yeah, I'm also doing things outside of Disney. But I'm sticking mostly with the theme parks. But this is a theme park area, and this is just what you do there. I think in my head it's different. I don't know if it makes sense. In my head it is different. I wanted also to have my little magic pixie dust experience this year, and I can say I'm going back to Disneyland Paris. I'm not going back to Orlando. I'm just not feeling Orlando right now, which has a lot to do with the political situation in the US. I can be very open about that. I am not feeling it, which is quite hard for me, because I love to see Epic Universe and I love to see the Disney parks again. And Orlando, for the last 8 years. I think I went first in 2017 to Orlando. For the last 8 years, it really felt like a home away from home. I mean, I find my way around without having to look into Google Maps. And I know exactly how things are smelling, and it's just so comforting. Like I had I had quite a roller coaster ride when it comes to my life in the past years, and this was always like going there and recharging my batteries, and it felt very comforting. But at this point, no, I do not have a good feeling about going back to Orlando, and I don't want to deep dive into it, but for this year, Orlando is off the tables. I made the very bold decision to finally go to China. And now you might say, but you know, Stella, I mean, you're talking about a political situation. How hypocritical are you that you are going to China, who, by the way, is also not in the top 10 list of the countries that are very open and regarding all the human rights, let's put it that way. I'm fully aware of that, but I have to make it sense, you know. Yes, it's like with every decision, you have to make it sense for yourself and for me. At this point, I can enter China without a visa right now, this year. I always wanted to go to China. I always was drawn to Asia anyway, so I want to see China. And I will finally be ticking off Disney Hong Kong and Shanghai, which is crazy. It's also crazy that then the last park on my list that I still need to visit is Anaheim, which is the first park, but it's my last. I've never been to Anaheim. I've been to Hawaii and I've been to Aulani, but I've never been to Anaheim, which is crazy for a Disney fan. But again, I'm not flying to China to just do Disney. I will do a whole lot more of China, and I'm also planning. I'm still a little bit in a planning phase. I'm also planning to go to Universal Studios Beijing. And let's say like in the further future, I am also planning another very exciting trip that is still very much in the rough planning, but this will be Singapore and sailing on the new Disney ship, the Disney Destiny, that will be finalized and sent on her way from Germany. By the way, all the Disney ships are like built in Papenburg in Germany. Or is she in Wismar? I think she's in Wismar. I think the Disney Destiny is in Wismar. Yeah, she will be sent on her way, and then she will be stationed in Singapore. And I wanted to go to Singapore, where I only know the airport, and the airport in itself is so amazing. I feel Singapore is like the whole city is a theme park. And very safe and very clean and very amazing. So I always wanted to go to Singapore. So this is in my like planning in the next, let's say, 12 months somehow. I'm also thinking about some other trips. I really would like to go to Portugal and do a road trip. Like this whole road trip situation is really like sticking in my head. I would really like to go to Dubai. Finally, I've never been to Dubai. This is also on my list, but not in the summer. This is not a birthday trip, because Dubai in the summer has like 50 degrees, like Celsius degrees, right? I cannot do Fahrenheit. My brain is not tuned on Fahrenheit. Anyways, so yeah, China. Looking forward to the food, looking forward to the sights, looking forward to the people, looking forward to everything. Like during the pandemic, I started to learn Chinese so I can ni hao. It's very pathetic, but I'm so fascinated by the culture or the cultures, because there is a huge diversity, of course, in that like massive, massive, massive country. I will go to Hong Kong. I'll go first, and then I'm going to Shanghai, and then I do via train a round trip situation to Beijing. I always wanted to stand on the Great Wall. Like, so this is unreal, and this is happening. It's happening. I cannot tell you when it's happening, but it's happening this year. It's happening. The flights are booked and everything, yeah, is, again, I'm still a little bit in like a planning and pushing things back and forth and accommodation and what I'm doing, but I have a rough plan and I have flights, and I'm so fucking excited, and I can also not wait to take you with me. And then we are going to Disneyland Paris, which is my home park. Disneyland Paris was my first park ever, like first theme park ever. Yeah. Also, funnily enough, 2017. So 2017 I entered my theme park era. Because as a child we never had the money and my parents never had the interest to go anywhere. So we just stuck at home and were miserable. And this is why I'm traveling so much, because now I have my own money and I can do the stuff that we just never did. And I feel very blessed that I'm able to do so. So yeah, this is the fucking plan, and I hope to go back to Disneyland Paris a couple of times this year actually, and I want to see the music festival and the new nighttime parade, and have the most amazing time, and I will again vlog everything, and it will be epic. It will be fucking epic. So if you want to see that shit, if you want to see that face again, if you want to join me on my adventures, I mean, you are so welcome. I mean, I'm traveling solo, so I'm talking to my camera, and then offline I'm talking on phone to friends, but you know, I need to talk. It needs to get out. I need to share my experiences. This is why I'm vlogging, and I would be happy if you join me, so please subscribe to this funny little channel, and I will see you real soon. Peace out.